Britons have issued a rallying cry to Boris Johnson amid the ongoing feud with Emmanuel Macron. Amid the feud over fishing licenses in Jersey, social media readers have called on the Prime Minister to look to focus allies outside of France, following the threats of additional customs checks on UK goods and to energy supplies. Britons called on the Prime Minister to offer more trade to friendly neighbours. Commenting on this story, one user said, "There has always been alternatives and it is a mystery why the UK used the Calais bottleneck so religiously. Offer the trade to more friendly neighbours and leave the French to wallow in their bitterness." A second user added, "We should be ramping up trade with the rest of the world anyway. Forget fighting through Calais and the blackmailing French. Enlarge our container ports and enlarge our container handling facilities." Another user also claimed France had never been a true ally to the UK despite what Mr. Johnson and his predecessors may have thought. They said, "I think it's mainly because of inept idiots like Cameron, May and now Johnson considering the French to be our friends and true allies, when in fact nothing could be further from the truth for centuries. The sooner we ditch all things French, the better. Take away the hold they have over our travel and power requirements and increase our direct links with Morocco regarding fresh produce that can be brought via direct sea links, avoiding transporting through the EU, especially France and Spain." Although Mr. Macron pulled back from instituting a raft of measures on Monday evening, the UK government is now exploring alternative trade routes. Due to poor relations with French officials, Transport Secretary Grant Shapps is now assessing whether the port of Immingham in Grimsby could be used as part of a risk reduction strategy. Mr. Shapps is also exploring using ports in the Netherlands and Scandinavia. Lord Frost will travel to Paris on Thursday in order to discuss relations surrounding fishing licenses in Jersey. Ahead of talks, there are reports the UK could introduce future measures if France continues with its aggressive rhetoric. As part of the plan, UK officials may force French ships to come to port for a customs form. There may also be greater checks on what equipment French vessels are carrying. Despite criticizing Jersey for the lack of licenses for French vessels, the government granted an additional 49 last week. These new licenses will last until the 31st of January, 2022. The number of total temporary and permanent licenses issued to French ships to 162. The Jersey government has also indicated it is open to receiving more information from French vessels until next January.